I'm guessing you've heard of this one before. The Bills of Exchange Act, which a lot of people seem to believe if you study this, it can help you to learn how to absolve yourself of certain obligations, responsibilities, perhaps even debts. Now, I'm going to confess that I don't know a great deal about this one, but I recently spoke with somebody who did. Now, before we get to that, I want you to let me know in the comment section below. Have you looked into this Bills of Exchange Act? Are there people on YouTube who you follow who are telling lessons about how you can get out of debt using this? I'd love to get your thoughts on that. And then the next thing is, have you noticed how some taillights these days on modern cars seem to look a little bit angry, a little bit nasty? Some people would say shifty, or even demonic, perhaps even evil. Have you noticed that modern cars, their headlights and or taillights, seem to look a little bit angry? Well, I recently spoke with somebody I listened to somebody who believes that this is the case, so I'm going to link to this. This is a free podcast. I took the time to take a fakeologist audio chat and balance the audio, polish it up and make it sound all nice and professional. And I've published this as a JLB Chats. This is the first Chats episode in 5 months. Basically what I do is I take a fakeologist audio chat and then I take the good bits, put it together and publish it for you lovely people all around the world here at the John the Bond YouTube channel. And I highly recommend you check this out. The topics include the Bills of Exchange Act, as we just mentioned. And one of the more important questions I think that came up in this, and there was quite a robust discussion, is are there some people who are still clinging on to some of the ideas that they believed in back in 2020, 2021, and maybe the evidence hasn't panned out the way they expected, but they're still hanging on to it? And if so, why are they doing that? So those are just a couple of the many topics that came up in this one. Most audio chats that I'm on at Fakeologist, I don't bother republishing, only if I think it's a golden episode. And this one, my friends, I think is definitely a golden episode. So link in the comment section below. You can download or stream this for free. The Bills of Exchange Act. Do cars now look nasty? If so, why? Are people still clinging on to narratives that they shouldn't be clinging on to? And then the really juicy one, are there some people who are at risk of being Section 10'd by their own family because they're speaking too much truth or too many crazy out there theories around people who love them and care about them, but people who believe the TV? So you've got a whole family of people who believe in the TV, and there's one dude in the family who's saying, well, I think this or I think that. And the family's looking at them like, I think you might need some, we think you might need some help. Do you know anybody who this has happened to? Do you have any friends or family who have been Section 10'd, who've been sent to the loony bin? Has this happened in your immediate vicinity, among the people who you know and care about? Are you at risk of being Section 10'd? All of this and so much more covered in this episode of JLB Chats. Like I said, I've polished up the audio, made it sound all nice and professional, and it's available for you right now to stream or download. Link in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoy the show and have yourselves a lovely day.
Do you know what Section 10 is? I sort of think about that with my own family because I know sometimes they think I'm on a thin line that I need that kind of